All right, the Zelensky. You guys watched the Zelensky. It's a little dated, but there's a lot more that's happened since Trump and Zelensky met in the White House. It got a little bit testy, a little yelling back and forth. Your good friend JD Vance and was in that meeting, and they were disagreeing about the right way forward for Ukraine. And so since then, the U.S. cut off all funding. And then Europe announced, including President Macron, that they were going to continue to fund the Ukraine war, including up to and including putting boots on the ground in Ukraine if necessary. That freaked me the heck out. What was your guys' reaction to the whole thing?
I watched Macron, that little interview that you guys texted. I think it was Charles that texted it first. One, I couldn't get it out of my head that he's married to his dad. Really weird. But two, I think he was saying that it would be boots on the ground in the context of like, all right, there's a peace deal, and we can't trust Putin because he's broken these peace deals in the past, yada yada yada. So we got to have boots on the ground just to deter that, sort of like make sure he keeps his promises. How I understood it, but I could have been thinking about how does it work when he's married to his dad? What do they do? Right, going through my mind. So. It seems like Europe really wants to go to war with Russia, though, because everyone, Keir Starmer, or whatever his name is, from UK and all the other ones, all of their jokesters, even the supposedly red-pilled based, neo-Nazi lady from Italy. What's her name? Nobody knows. She was saying that, like, we've got Zelensky's back, we got Ukraine's back, and I don't think that I think that they really want to put troops on the ground. That's my gut feeling.
Well, Germany had a similar message to Macron, and they put that out, and they were saying to Germans, like, hey, let's not wait for the new government to be formed. We need to start preparing for war now. And I think it's very interesting. Is it alarming to me? No, I don't think anything's going to happen here in Houston, and I'm not going nowhere. But no, I mean, because I'm worried about what happens here and what happens in my backyard. But
you have a backyard or no?
Generally, when it comes to global conflict, yes, on that grand scale, it's interesting to watch. What happened in the in the Oval Office the other day was also interesting, and I just can't get "you should have said please" out of my head. I keep laughing about that every 5 minutes.
What makes you, if there's a war, and I've thought about this many times, right? If there's a war and they start trying to, recruit and draft people, I think I'm safe. I think I am, because I'm a father of 3 and I'm a little bit on the older side. So I don't think I'm like a prime target. So I think I'm okay. Michael, similar situation. He's way older than me. So he's probably has bone spurs just from his age. Charles, I think you're right in the sweet spot.
I think I'm above that age, and also I would go if I had to. I would. You
would go if you had to.
Yeah.
Somebody
would have to watch my dog.
You wouldn't pull a Cassius Clay.
No, that's kind of racist. There are other
Why
people
is that racist?
Because there are other people you literally could have said Donald Trump. Like
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney, Donald Trump, Mitt Romney.
I'm kidding.
We all know why politicians do it, because they are above that.
But no, I mean, as long as somebody will watch my dog, I do what I have to do. I would not draft dodge. Do I want to go fight? No, I don't want to go fight. That's not my problem.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's right. It's not your problem.
But
you don't think this is just.
Go ahead.
You'll tell me what.
I'll tell you, if it comes down to like fighting, if I had to fight in this state for like Texas, or go and fight in New Jersey, like to defend that soil, I'd do that in a heartbeat for sure.
Which one?
Both.
Oh, you'd fight what if you had to choose? Which one would you choose?
If they were fighting each other.
Ooh.
No. Well, I mean, sure, you want to think about it that way. It's fine. There's an invasion, and they just
simultaneous invasions.
Simultaneous invasions, going in front door and back door. Which one are you going to pick? You going to go defend New Jersey or Galveston?
I'm going with Jersey. I've got to go with Jersey.
Ooh.
We're the Union Army. I mean, listen, we were one of the original 13 colonies. We're the reason this place exists. We if it weren't for New Jersey and Delaware and some others, we would not be America. We would not be the land of the free and the home of the brave. We would not have some of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. We wouldn't have the strawberry production, the eggplant production, the cranberry production, the most horses per capita. The
you really gotta dig deep
per capita. So I'd in a heartbeat. I'd be there in Jersey, but my thoughts and prayers would be here in Texas.
See, I just see this as I love your passion for your home state. I wouldn't fight to save California at this point. It seems to me that Europe's trying to draw us back in. That's what it seems like to me. I don't think they are serious. Could they be serious about putting boots on the ground against the Russian army? That seems psycho. I think they're just trying to draw us in, which I hope doesn't work.
Well, I mean, if we're not out of NATO, wasn't the rumors that Trump was going to talk about leaving NATO in his speech, and then he didn't talk about that? But if we're still in NATO, then we'd be supposedly legally obligated to do. I don't know who's going to make us do it, but
yeah, there have been rumors about leaving NATO. I'd love to see it. I don't think it's going to happen. A friend of mine, Matt Whitaker, is the I don't know what the position's called, but he's the NATO ambassador or the person appointed from the U.S. to NATO. I don't know what the position is called, but
the U.S. permanent representative to NATO.
Yeah, something like that. It's Matt Whitaker. But I don't think we'll leave NATO, but I don't want to get drawn into this war. I think it's psycho. We just need to go pursue peace. Come on, guys.
Charles, what song are you listening to as you go into war?
Ooh, I mean, it couldn't just be one. I'd have to have a couple. Sorry.
No, don't be stupid. Just pick one song. This is the song that's going to hype you up. As you go, like, immediately get shot in the leg.
That wouldn't happen. But Effin' Pig by Dead Mouse.
Effin' Pig by Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse is a recurring theme. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Brad?
Goat.
What classical great would you be listening to?
What classical great? That's a good question, actually.
He'd step out of his house and take 3 shots. God.
I mean, there's got to be something. Can I listen to No Limit Soldier?
Sure.
All right, I'll pick that.
What would you listen to?
I'm not going to any war, so nothing. Or Hustlin'.
Okay,
what's his name?
If you were conscripted and they strapped a gun to your arm and pushed you outside.
But gave me an iPhone so I could listen to whatever song I wanted to.
Yes, it only had one song on it. And
probably June, but yeah.
I'd probably go with like Warrior Part 2 or Hit 'Em Up by Tupac.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those seem like pretty those I feel like those would get me fired up, you know.
To go kill some Nazi scum.
Some Russian scum, you know. Okay.